Okay, awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming out. My name is Nikki. I am the CEO and founder. Yes, New York City. Woohoo! My name is Nikki. I am the CEO and founder of the Diva Speak. I am a business coach and strategist out in here in New York City. I teach and train new and aspiring entrepreneurs how to run a successful business, guiding them with income strategies in regards to how to make a 5, 6, or 7-figure income with their business, and teaching them the shortcuts that I went through so to help them avoid pitfalls, setbacks, and wasting time and money. Prior to getting started in business for myself, I worked for corporate America at the age of 15 years old. And for 3 years, 15, 16, and 17 years old, I went back and forth from working with this law firm company, which is a cosmetic company. And if you know, if I name the name of, hi Patrice, hey, what's that, Wine Club and Health Beauty? Nice, awesome. So if you know the name of this company, you know they're very well known. I worked as a legal file clerk with this company. And for the last 3 years, I spent most of my time going back and forth from working with the company to getting laid off, to working for the company to getting laid off, to working for the company getting laid off. And I noticed a pattern in that habit. I noticed that it was always around summer break, winter break, spring recess, winter recess, some type of break from school that was about a week and a half, 2 weeks off, that I would magically get laid off around that time. So at the age of 17, when I made the decision that I'm going to go to college and started planning whether I'm going to stay in state or out of town, I asked my, manager, was like, well, why, am I keep getting fired and then getting rehired? Because obviously if I did something wrong, you wouldn't rehire me. But on the flip side, you keep asking me to come back. And what I found out is one of my upper managers was, referring to get me laid off so she can bring in her nieces, her nephews, her cousins, her sisters, and her brothers to work the position. And obviously, as a teenager, most teenagers don't have good work ethics, time management skills. Most teenagers don't want to do nothing. They just want to sit there, play games, be on the phone. Right, all right. So because I was a very not outspoken, but hardworking individual, I would ask the legal clerks, do you need help with anything? Is there anything else you want me to do? And I would go find work and I would do the job. And it was nothing hard. I was just filing, copying, delivering stuff, simple things. And the people that will come after me will just F that up. Like, how do you mess up making a photocopy? So because of that, that's why they wanted me back, because not only did I did the job right and they didn't have to go back and redo it, but I was outspoken and asking, hey, do you need help with anything? So by the time I hit 17, I made the decision to go into business for myself, because I was sick and tired of, and not that I was sick and tired, I just knew if I was an adult and I had responsibilities and I had bills to pay and I had to pay rent and light and I had kids, and this whole I'm working and I'm not working, I'm working, I'm not working game continued on, I would have a little bit of an attitude. So I did what most natural people did. I went and got a degree in business and marketing, spent 4 years going to school, taking 21 credits, studying, sacrificing social life, and popped out 2 kids in the process. Literally one kid came out the week of finals when I got my associates, and the other child popped out the week school started when I started my bachelor's program. So you can imagine, like, I'm past my due date, big, bloated, fat in school, wobbling like a penguin. But I was just like, if I can sit at home and flip the channel and watch TV, then I might as well go to college and just finish that out while he's being cooked in my stomach, because it's pointless for me to wait till he's born and then gotta pay somebody to watch him, and then gotta be worried and concerned, and then have to be stuck in a dilemma when the babysitter doesn't show up. So we dealt with that. So fast forward, I got the degree, and Lord and behold, right when I graduated, that's when the economy crashed, back in 2008, 2009. Yep. So now I can't get a job. Nobody's hiring. Everybody's firing people. People losing their 401ks. People losing their life insurance. People losing their homes. And it's crazy. So I'm sitting here like, okay, now I got 2 kids. I'm married. Ain't nobody got time for this. Like, what the heck am I going to do now? So I went and started, while I was in college, I was part of a network marketing company. So I was only doing that part-time to make some extra cash, mainly because I could not get a job working part-time, which is stupid, because think about it. I'm going to school only on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So I have Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to work a part-time job, right? I can easily bang out 20 hours doing 5 to 6 hours per day, right? But for some strange reason, everybody I went to for an interview wanted me to show up 5 days a week for 2 to 3 hours, which was stupid because it's like, well, whatever you want me to do in 2 to 3 hours, I can bang that out in 5 to 6 hours that I'm there, and then you could be kind of cool for like a day, and then I'll be back the next day, right? And so that's how I end up working with the network marketing company, just so I can have some spending money, some transportation costs, and you know, college life money and kids money and Pampers, you know, that all that stuff. So now that the economy had crashed, and it's like now I finished school and now I got this degree, and it's like I can't do nothing with it. So I decided to move into my part-time business and make that full-time, because again, there was nothing really else I had going on. So I promoted myself to a leadership position. You know, I hit all the bonus pools, I hit the sales bonuses, I recruited the most people within my company, I did the highest in sales within my organization. I did about $36,000 within my first 3 months of going full-time. And for me personally, everything was going great until my recruiter, who eventually became my director, started sabotaging me. Go figure. So all this corporate America crap came right back, and she was jealous of the fact that I was doing well without her help. Do that even sound right? You got somebody on your team who you're getting paid 20% off whatever she does. Mind you, I'm passing out like $2,000 in sales a month, easy, you know, on the low end, and as high as, you know, maybe $6,000-7,000 a month, you know. So you don't have to beg, you don't have to plead, you don't have to bribe me to show up to trainings, to meetings. I bring guests, I bring recruits, I make sales. You don't got to do nothing but cash those checks. But what ended up happening was, she wanted full control and hands-on control of what I was doing. So she started doing sabotaging things, like contacting my recruits, talking about, don't call Nikki, I'm your director, you need to talk to me, crap. I'm like, girl, bye, you're not teaching nobody nothing. Mind you, she like my age, and she's like this skinny, and I'm like from the hood, so I was just like, don't put your hands on her. Don't do it. And I'm trying to tell this little girl, like, listen, I have hood tendencies. I do fight people when it comes to my money. You need to have several seats. So long story short, I left because I didn't want to continue to bringing on people into that negative environment. So, you know, fast forward, I started with another network marketing company, and I did high sales, and same sabotaging. Oh, well, you shouldn't travel to do events, or I was told I shouldn't bring 40 guests to a meeting, I should only bring 10. And I'm like, wait a minute, like, you're saying I can teach and train and I can make money with anywhere within the United States, but when I do, now you're telling me, oh, well, this isn't gonna work. I mean, now you're telling me I can't. So I end up leaving that company. And then obviously I did eBay sales, you know, I did Amazon sales, I did all that great, awesome, amazing things. So I ended up starting a fitness company and started teaching fitness classes in New York City, which is awesome, amazing. Everything's going great. I got certified to teach different programs. And then this particular company, the owner, who was the CEO, did the same crap. Now I'm in my 30s. Now it's like, I'm not going to be quiet like I was in my 20s. So trust, you're going to hear my mouth. So eventually I got scammed out of my money with this business opportunity. We got on the Dr. Phil show. I got on Help Me Howard because I was calling them out on their scam. And put them on blast for robbing people and stealing and manipulating people, because I feel it's not fair for people to run businesses and have business opportunities and network marketing opportunities and direct sales opportunities, and you don't teach them you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sick of these companies, you know, taking our money and selling us this hope and say, hey, you could be successful too, you could do this, you could do that, and you're like, okay, cool, you know, I checked out your page, you guys look awesome, and you spend the money, you show up and you show up and you show up, and they turn around and be like, well, hopefully it works out for you. They just leave you high and dry. So at this point, especially since this has happened like a couple times in the past, I decided to start this company, the Diva Speak, because I was sick and tired of people, you know, not starting businesses, but getting caught up in this hype and, you know, this instructor opportunities and network marketing opportunities, and their recruiter and their director or the company aren't teaching them the skill sets like marketing, how to negotiate, how to advertise online, how to advertise via email, how to use social media, you know, how to network at events, how to get leads, how to keep the leads, how to get the people to buy the products that you're selling. You know, like, these are very core information that you need to have, and a lot of these companies out here don't teach you that. It's like it's a special boys club that that. People want to keep this information and not share. So I decided I'm going to start this company because I was sick and tired of people being taken advantage of. So now I teach and train and coach other entrepreneurs on how to run their business from the ground up, whether you got a low budget, medium budget, or a high budget. I have, from my life experience, strategies, because I had to teach myself, you know, praise God for that. Because I have that find a way, make a way mindset. You know, for me, I'm going to do this with or without you, so you can watch me or you can join me. You know, I'm like super cool, and I do share information without having to have an agenda, if that makes sense. So here we are with the Diva Speak, and now, you know, I'm coaching people. We have one-on-one coaching, you know, for new people that's interested in having a strategy session. You know, the first 30 minutes is $25, so you can't go wrong with that. I do offer a 100% money back guarantee because for me personally, I'm not trying to jack people for their money. I want you to want to come to me, and I want you to feel safe that, okay, let me test her out, and she's full of shit, and I can get my money back, right? You know, so that's why I offer the guarantee, as well as we do online coaching, and I do video training and ebooks, all that other fun stuff. So here we are with the Business Summit. This is a free video training that I do 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you missed the live video stream, you're welcome to watch the replay on my Instagram stories, or you can go to my website, which is bit.ly/thedivaspeak, and if you click on Business Summit and join our mailing list, you'll get the link for the video replay. So that way, if you missed the replay, you missed the live, we have it archived on our website, so you can watch it over and over and over again. And if you want to buy the video so you can watch it another day or somewhere else, then you're welcome to do that. So today we're talking about the do's and don'ts of marketing. So here we are, this day and age, everyone and their mother want to be on social media. And I'm not knocking you being on social media, but let's be 100% clear. Not everybody can exclusively run their business on social media. You need to have some type of physical, in-person, human-to-human interaction, whether it's on the phone, belly-to-belly, or, you know, via Skype, interaction with people. You know, that should be like your main core focus, is to build relationships with people. Because at the end of the day, when you're building a relationship with your customer, whether or not they buy something from you or not, trust and believe they're going to remember how good you made them feel. They're going to remember how you have helped them. And then what they're going to do, they're going to eventually upgrade and become a customer, as well as become a brand ambassador for you and refer business to you. So this is something that I teach my clients, is become a friend first. When you're meeting prospects, when you're promoting your businesses, when you're promoting your products, become a friend to your customer. The same way you go to a social outing with your friends and you meet somebody new, you're like, hi, my name is X, Y, and Z, and you ask them questions, well, what do you do for a living, or how long you've been doing that? You need to do the same thing for your prospects and your customers. You have to interact with them as if you're in a social setting and get to know them for a human being that they are, because nothing is better than that relationship with your customer. You can have no money in the bank. You could have no money for advertising. You could have no money to even, you know, officially start your business. But you can have a product or a service, or at least a mailing list. And if you go out and build relationships with people and find out, you know, what some help that they need, what some problems that they need help with, and provide some form of solution, and then check on them and see if that solution works, that bond right there is golden, because you can't buy that. You can't buy trust. You can't buy loyalty. You can't buy, you know, you can't buy people liking you. You can buy likes on Instagram, but you can't buy people really liking you as a person, because that relationships gives you a connection with your consumers. I mean, think about it. How many of us, show by hands, you know, say I, how many of you have remembered a relationship you built with a customer? How many of you have developed some type of connection with a business, or the customer service rep, or the sales rep for a company, and you always go back because of that relationship? You know, you can think about your personal experience and think and realize, like, hey, you know, this person was super helpful, or she went out of her way to help me with this problem. Like, she's super cool, and you like, I'll come back. You know what I'm saying? And it's only when you treat people like a hot mess, they be like, girl, kill yourself. Ain't nobody got time for that. And they put you on blast on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Yelp, everything, right? So bad news travels fast. So invest in developing a friendship with your customers, whether or not they buy anything from you, because that friendship, that relationship, like, oh, hey, how's your kids doing? Like for me, when I do a strategy call, I ask the person questions like, where do you live? How long you been in business? Are you married? Are you single? You got kids? What are some fun things you like to do with your kids? How often can you do that with your kids? Would you like to do this more often with your kids? What are some goals that you have for your life and your personal relationships with your family? I ask these deep questions, because one, I'm getting to know you as a human being, and then two, I'm trying to figure out what's your hot buttons. So if you master the art, and this is something we train people on, you master the art of building that relationship, you're going to learn how to sell products to that customer. Trust. So if you haven't considered getting to know your customers as a human being, try it one day. Just pick up a phone, call one of your old customers that purchased something, just check in on the product, and just have a casual conversation for like 6 minutes. Ask her questions. Make sure she's doing the most talking and you're doing the most asking. And then, see if maybe you get a sale in a day or two. So that's my tidbit. I had to go on that. So let me go to the script. Let me go to my script. All right. So the first thing in regards to marketing is do provide clean, crisp photos on your online page. Regardless, whatever you're promoting, it could be a flyer, it could be a business card, whatever marketing tool you're using, have clean, crisp photos, because pretty sells. Period. The eye buys. They're like, oh, that looks nice. Let me check this out. When it comes to using clean images, this is a few suggestions that I think you should look into. You can either upgrade your cell phone to the latest version and use their camera. You can take awesome, amazing pictures with your camera. Trust and believe. There's some photographers that use their iPhone for like amazing photos. You're like, that was from my iPhone? Like, oh shoot, I'm about to get an Apple phone. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to buy like the biggest, best, most expensive camera. You can use your cell phone, So make sure you have the latest version of your cell phone. Don't use like no 4 generation old phone. A lot of the cameras have great high resolution images in their lens, so you can take nice photos on your camera. Another hack that you can use to getting nice clean photos are downloading free free stock photos. So these are let me see if there's a website I can give you right now. There's a couple websites off the top of my head. So you have freeimages.com. So that's freeimages.com. FREEIMAGES.com. So that's a website where you can get free stock photo images for your pages. So for your website, for your flyers, for your business cards, for your banners, for your social media flyers, it doesn't matter. You can get some awesome, amazing stock photos from that website that you can implement on your page. So consider looking to getting stock photos as well as upgrading your cell phone. A third hack that you can do is take photos in natural light. Either natural light or have a flash. Like for me, I have a selfie light like on my phone, so you'll notice like it's brighter. But overall, you want to have a flash so you can have enough light to showcase the products that you're taking a picture of. Like again, you don't have to have the best camera in the world, but having natural light helps. So grab a table and put it near the window. And then open the curtains in whatever part of your house or living situation that has the most natural light coming in. Or you can just go right outside and take the picture. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of photographers take pictures in the park. So you can go right in the park, or a big public space and take some photos. Whether you're promoting, boutique clothes, you can have somebody wearing the clothes. Whether you have, vibrators and stuff like that, you could have people holding it and checking out the box and reading the box and things like that and investigating it and taking stock photos. Or you could just take photos of like your products on the table and just have it displayed nicely in a natural setting. So you can kind of play around with that. And the fourth suggestion in regards to creating clean photos is using a digital graphic website. So there's two I'm going to suggest to you. You have PicMonkey, which is PIC and then monkey. So that's pic, no K, monkey.com. Not .com, I think it's an app. So you have PicMonkey, which is an app. you can use this app to make digital graphics. So you can have a photo you can upload to the app, as well as you can add text in front of it, or you can upload your logo in it. So if you notice on my page, I'll have a few quotes and things like that, like tag this person or comment below, or hashtag one word that describes you. I create those on apps like PicMonkey. I just have a clean background. I type in the text. I change the graphic size and the spacing. I add like an arrow and my hashtag, and bada bing bada boom, I got a graphic. So you don't have to be a digital graphic designer. You don't have to hire somebody to do that. This is very simple. You could do this at your own free time. What I would suggest that pick a Sunday afternoon to make graphics for the week. And that way you have it already done and it's saved. And it's just a matter of posting it when you're ready to post it. So instead of doing the natural, I'm going to make the graphic the day I decide to post it, and then you take like 45 minutes to an hour before you post one social media post, and then you need a nap because you're like, oh my God, it took so long. Do this, in bulk. Pick a Sunday afternoon or a Saturday night and just make all your graphics for the week. So if you're posting 7 days a week, one post a day, that's 7 posts for the week. If you're doing twice, then that's 14. If you're doing 3, that's 21. It's completely up to you. One thing I do share is start adding quotes to your social media posts, because you're going to get to the point where you feel like, I can't post so much content and I got so much to post, so I'm running out of pictures and I don't know, it's getting too much. It's becoming time consuming to keep up with my social media page. So if you start adding quotes to your social media posts, you can recycle those bad boys. So there's no need to, like I said, if you post 3 times a week, instead of making 21, maybe you make 15, and the other few are quotes that you're going to recycle from last month. You know what I'm saying? So start adding quotes to your posts, so that way it frees up the time and it frees up the overwhelming feeling of posting on your social media page, because you can just post some new stuff and then recycle some new stuff, and then you be like, bada bing, I'm good, right? So consider that. Another website you can look at is Canva. So it's canva.com. This is a free website that you can create digital graphics for, as well as you can make ebooks, you can make book covers, you can make Facebook thumbnails and Instagram. You can make a whole lot of stuff graphic on that site. So it's free and it's amazing. So if you use the free Canva plus the free stock photos website, and then you use your own natural photos, you can upload those onto Canva and you can create your own graphics. So if you look on my page, 98% of that on that page I created through Canva, because I'm a desktop person, so I like to put things on a desktop. So consider those 2 websites, PicMonkey and Canva, as well as freeimages.com. I think I said free images. Whatever site I said. Yeah, freeimages.com to download free stock photos. So again, this is a great way to have a clean social media presence, or an online presence, or have clean graphics and photos, and not have to spend money. Like, did I mention you have to buy a subscription, or you got to buy these photos, you got to buy this? Nope. I shared with you some free tools, because trust and believe, I'm good for finding the free stuff. So you want to provide clean, crisp photos and avoid blurry photos and the blurry videos, because again, pretty sells. So number 2, we're on to number 2. Do promote your products and do promote your services. So when you're on social media or you're promoting via email, you want to make sure that your brand and your products are in people's faces on a reoccurring basis. So if you have a mailing list, you need to send an email at least 1 day a week. And it can be like a quote, it could be an announcement, it can be, hey, check out this blog, check out this video I put on YouTube, or we just got an award for X, Y, and Z, or we just got contacted to speak on a radio. Here's the station. I'd love for you to listen to it live. It doesn't have to always be a sales pitch in your flyers. Excuse me. Jesus. You don't have to always pitch to people 24/7 on your email list. So you can send things out once a week and change things up. So think about it this way when you're sending out an email campaign. If I was constantly always emailing you about signing up for a timeshare presentation. What's going to happen after a while? Show by hands, will you delete me, block me, spam me, or be like, unsubscribe me? Because every single email I send is about join the timeshare presentation, right? You know, if you're constantly if you're only selling to people all the time, you're teaching your followers and you're teaching your viewers and your subscribers to not open your emails, to not look at your posts. You know what I'm saying? So you want to reverse engineer that and train them on opening your emails by providing valuable information, by providing inspiration, by providing a tutorial or something you can teach them. So here's a few examples of what you can offer in your email. One, you can do a quote of the day or quote of the week. You can download an app and get 501 different quotes and just copy and paste. And you can use Canva and make a nice pretty graphic with the quote in it and then send that out. Boom. Done. People are like, oh, I like your quote of the weeks. You know, I read those all the time. I had a business partner. She would do it every day. I wasn't that committed to do every day because I'm like, I got time. I got stuff I got to do. But you get the idea. People look forward to your quotes of the day. So you can do a quote of the week and then not only put that in an email, but you can pin that at the top post of your Facebook fan page. You can make it a public post on your personal Facebook page. You can recycle that on your Instagram and Twitter page. And if you have a Facebook group, you can also share that in your Facebook group. If you have a blog, you can share that in your blog. So you see, I just showed you one thing that you can recycle in 7 different platforms because each viewer comes to you through different channels. You may not have all of that, and that's fine, but the point is you can do a quote of the week if you're unsure of what am I going to write, because it's like I don't know what to write and it's too much time to write, and I'm figuring things out. So if that's you, then go with the quote of the week and you good to go. You know, you're going to train your viewers to open your emails and look at your posts. You can also send out blogs related to your industry. So whether you wrote the blog or somebody else wrote it, it doesn't matter if it's related to your product. So if you're a boutique owner, you sell clothes and merchandise, you can check out a fashion blog and then share like, oh, here's the latest trends of the fall season, you know, written by X, Y, and Z. Check this out. You know, it doesn't matter whether you wrote it or you know, don't worry about you getting the credit. Worry about what's in it for your customers. Why should they open your email? Are you tracking? Because if it wasn't for you sharing this blog post, whether it's yours or someone else's, they would have no idea it exists. And it's very useful to them because, again, it's related to the products and the industry that you're providing. And they're going to start training themselves to look out for your emails every week. So again, you want to train them to open your emails without always having to sell products to them each and every time. So consider changing things up. If you're doing once a week, you know, already, then do twice a week. One day is the quote and one day is like an advertisement or a promotion or an announcement, and you know, and switch things up. The don't part of it, yeah, I said that. Don't let every single post be an advertisement. We already talked about that because people would ignore it. That's what we see online. And you want to train them to open your emails. You want them to train your followers to go to your page. You want them to train to engage. So if you're providing valuable information that can help them, again, think, what's in it for me? What's in it for me? You know, from the customer point of view, what's in it for me in your promotions, then you're going to have people that's looking forward to your stuff. So we talked about sharing blogs. We talked about doing a quote of the week. You know, you can't go wrong with quote of the week. There's like 501 million quotes on Google, so you don't have to worry about, I don't know what to write. Google it. You can do a customer shout out. You can do a customer shout out one week, and you know, once a month shout out a customer and do an interview about her. And you can either write a blog post about it, or you can do a video interview and share the link to the video for your viewers to watch. What's very powerful is first is quotes, the seconds are tutorials. So if you run a business where you're teaching, you could teach anybody anything. Let me be clear on that. I don't want you to think, oh, I don't have a coaching business, I don't have a cosmetic business, you know, I'm a real estate agent. You can still teach somebody about real estate. You can teach somebody like, okay, Don't bounce around from agent to agent to agent, because what's going to happen is if you don't notify the first agent that you're working with another one, or notify your agent what properties you already saw, they're going to show you the same property that you saw yesterday. You know, so that could be a great tip for people that's looking to buy a house or looking to rent an apartment. Another thing you can teach people as a real estate agent is the importance of having your documentations already. Don't go shopping for a property and then you don't got your documentations ready, because, you know, if you don't got pre-approval letter, you don't got your, you know, bank statements, you don't got your letter from your employer with the header, you don't got all that stuff ready. When you see a property that you want, now you got to run and go get this stuff. By the time you come back, it's gone. So those are some examples you can teach somebody, and I can do the same thing for almost any industry. But think about your company and think about your products. What can you educate people that's easy for you to know and that becomes second nature, but a foreign language to somebody else? Like, for instance, when it comes to like social media marketing, there's people who have no clue about social media. They don't know how to do it. They have a page, but they're not active. So they're not sure how to convert followers and grow their followers and get people to like their page. So for you, that's a foreign thing. But if you go to ask somebody who has like 10,000 followers, 100,000 followers, obviously they know something, and they know it so well that it's second nature to them, that they can do it in their sleep. They will be a great prospect to go to for some help. So there's something talented inside of you. You don't have to be an expert. You don't have to have a degree. You don't have to have credibility. You don't have to have, how about we do this? You're worthy. I deem you. You're the expert. Boom. There's no need for anybody else to put a title on it. There's talented information and useful, valuable information that you personally have in your soul that you can teach to other people. So kind of write down things that you're good at and see if there's a way you can implement that in your current business, because you can do a YouTube video like this, or you can do a live stream video like this, and you can teach somebody those skill sets. And I promise you, like, you teaching somebody these things, they're going to value you even more, and they're going to look forward to your next video. They're going to look forward to the next products that you have, and they're going to want to come to your website more frequently. Are you tracking? So that's how you build those relationships, by teaching and educating and training and leading from a customer service part. So let's go move on to the next thing. So number 3, yes, when it comes to marketing, do engage with your followers. I repeat, do engage with your followers. The saying goes, do unto others what you want done to yourself. It's legit. I don't know if everyone should have experienced this in some form. Karma is real. So when you're on social media, or you're via email, or you're in person, you want to treat people how you want to be treated. So let's just say with social media, since we're on Instagram Live and YouTube Live, let's talk about that. Follow and like and comment on your current followers' information. Yes, we all want more followers. Yes, we want to grow our follower base. Yes, we want more people to follow us. We want more people to go to our website. But if you're not nurturing those online relationships, if nobody know you exist, then you can't sell not a damn thing. So that's why engaging, which means liking their photos, following people, commenting on their photos, and I mean genuine comments. Do not, and I repeat, do not hit people up with, oh, come follow me, oh, buy this product, blah 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 blah. No, don't do that. Kill yourself. Don't do that, because that's how you get blocked. People like, girl, ain't nobody got time for that. Kill yourself. Go have several seats over there. But engage in their following. I mean, how many of us have people who sent us messages in the DM saying, hey, I can help you grow your followers on social media, blah 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 blah, right? And it's like, who are you? Like, I don't even know you. Like, you're not even, somebody that follows me, because you in the requested section of the DM. Say if you had that experience and people just roll up on you randomly, like, oh, you can buy this product and I can help you do this. You don't even know them. You never met them in your life. You never seen their social media page ever, but they randomly ambushing you trying to sell you something. Don't do that. Build those relationships online. Like people photos, follow them, comments, write genuine comments, you know, on their page and say, hey, you know, I love this picture. I love that outfit on you. I love that hat. I love them shoes. Or this is a cute picture. Like, girl, yes, I know they be trying me. I'm like, girl, people don't understand me. Like, don't let the young face fool you. Like, I would get crazy in a minute, turn into Jocelyn Hernandez. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, that's just how I naturally am. But be yourself during the comments, and you can engage like online virtual relationships. And the key hack to doing this is the more you do it, the more your brand name is in their face, because it takes people 10 times to see a product or a business before they act on it and become a customer. So if you're engaging with people and you engage with the people on a reoccurring basis, guess what's that doing? That's planting seeds in their head for your username. That's planting seeds in their head for your business name. That's planting seeds in their head for the products and services that you offer. So now there's a mental file in their brain of, hey, listen, you know, maybe I want to, I think somebody was selling real estate. Maybe I want to purchase a house in Miami. It's like, well, I remember this username, they're a real estate agent in Miami. Let me go check her. Let me send her a DM. Are you tracking? Or if you sell weaves and bundles, you know, you constantly engaging with people and you commenting and you liking, you dropping emojis and having a conversation with them. And then eventually when they're out of the blue, decide they need to get their weave done, they gonna be like, oh yeah, you know, such and such on Instagram sell bundles. Let me go check her DM. Let me send her a DM. Are you tracking? Is it starting to make sense? Are you seeing the power and the magic behind engaging in your followers? Because you're exposing and you're advertising your business to them without being a pushy salesperson. Trust. So you're building that trust. We go back to trust and friendship. You're building that relationship. You're building that connection with them, which is going to make you relatable and likable. Because remember, you're like, girl, yes, you know, did you watch Love and Hip Hop? Like, yeah, I saw it. Oh my God. That, you know, like you being human in the interactions. If it, you know, obviously if that's the conversation it comes from, depending on the post. But the point is, you're building that relationship, and they're constantly seeing your social media name, and they're constantly getting planted seeds in their head that you're in business, you sell X, Y, and Z product. So when they need to pull a file from their mental brain about a product and services that's related to what you offer, guess who they're going to think about? That person they built a relationship with online. That person who's been sending them emails and valuable information about, maybe you sent them videos on how to sew in a weave, and now they're like, oh, I need help on sewing a weave, or can you do my weave? You know, oh, I'm doing a wedding. Can you fly out here and do the bride party's hair? Are you tracking? That's how business opportunities come up. That's how gigs and jobs come about. But you got to do the work in the front end by building that relationship. Become friends first. Expose your brand and your products to people without being a pushy salesperson. Build that connection, and then when they need somebody, they're going to remember who? They're going to remember you. So we can all relate, because you're like, oh shoot, if I want, you know, coffee, people know to go to Starbucks because Starbucks has built that brand. If you want to become like, if you're a Latin dancer and you become a fitness instructor, who are you going to go to first? You're going to go to Zumba, because that's naturally what's programmed in our brain, that Zumba is a Latin-based fitness company and they offer certifications. So are you tracking? Are you seeing why planting those seeds are important? Why engaging, building relationships, you know, and having people view your content without you having to sell, buy this 24/7. So we talked about that. What you should not do is spam people with ads and hard sells. And I'll just give it a quick example of a hard sell. If you're commenting, follow me, don't do that. That's how you get blocked. If you're commenting, oh, my products are better than X, Y, and Z, that's not nice. Don't do that. If you're sending people messages in a direct message like, oh, I can grow your followers, or, oh, you know, something random that got nothing to do with nothing, don't do that. If you're going to contact people in a direct message to solicit sales, it has to be some type of concrete reason behind it. So let me give a clear example. Let's say you're on a Facebook group and someone's saying, hey, listen, you know, I'm needing help with my business. I don't know what to do. I considered hiring a virtual assistant, but I don't know where to start or where to look for one. You know, what are some good prices I should be looking for? And your business is a virtual assistant. Now you in this conversation, or you observing the conversation in the Facebook group, or maybe the Instagram comment, and then you can screenshot that conversation. You can send them a direct message. The first message is the photo of the conversation, and then you write, hey, I saw your message on X, Y, and Z group or X, Y, and Z page. It looked like you had a question about, getting a virtual assistant. I personally am a virtual assistant. How can I help you? I like that, like, boom, what? That's how, see, if you're going to contact people through direct message to get sales, you have to have a legit reason why. You have to have concrete reason why. She asked for help on a rent. See, this is why engaging is important. She asked for help in a Facebook group, or maybe in a Facebook comment trend that you saw because you were doing what? Engaging and commenting and liking people's photos. See, you wouldn't see this if you wasn't going through the comment section on people's Facebook pages, or the comment section on the Facebook groups, or the Instagram comments. So if you personally wasn't engaging, you would have never saw that. So engaging is key. It builds relationships, and you see opportunities to promote your products and services and don't even realize it. So again, with that example, and I'm just saying virtual assistant, it could be anything, because people are always asking for help. So in regards to upgrading your engaging skills, join blogs related to your industry and your products, join Facebook groups related to your industry and products, and follow major key players, whoever's like famous or well known in the same industry as you. Follow their fan pages, follow their social media pages, because I can promise you, they are so busy, they miss out on customers asking for help. I remember I got like 20 freaking recruits just from an Instagram post from this company I was a network marketer with, because I went through the comments and I saw people asking for help and nobody helped them. So I screenshot their comment, I sent them a direct message, and I said, hey, listen, I saw you ask for help. Has anybody helped you with this? And obviously they're going to say, what? No. And I'm like, well, I'll be glad to help out. What's the best email I can reach you at? I didn't come up as a spam like, oh, I can help you make thousands of dollars. No, I saw you ask for help, and I use that as what? Bait. So engage. You will see opportunities. Don't run from your competition. Run to your competition, because your competition is so busy doing what they're doing that they miss out on stuff. And you could be the one picking the nuggets. You be like, I got this. That's all right. You go ahead, keep doing you. But I'm gonna pick what you're missing. Are you tracking? Is it starting to make sense? Are you noticing a way that you can piggyback off of a well-known, established company or brand and still grow your business and get new leads and get new sales? So engage. Engagement is key. Engagement and building relationships. And then last but not least, offer free advice via video or webinar. So offer free advice. Whatever is easy for you to do, share that on Instagram Live, on Facebook Live, on YouTube. Share a video. Make the video, post it on your social media channels, and then send an email blast out to your email subscribers about the video and ask for feedback. Share free advice. Don't get caught up in, well, I want to get paid for this information, and I don't want to share it because, I can make a whole lot of money with it. And yes, you can. You can. I'm not going to knock you like, no, you can't. You can. But let's be clear. How many of us have walked into the store for the first time and purchased something instantly? Or how many of us have seen a product online and purchased it first time straight out the bat? It's rare. It's rare that we do that. As human beings, what we do is we tend to do research on the company. We tend to do research on the product. We tend to look at the reviews. We tend to ask people who have tried the products, or look on YouTube or Google for people who have purchased the products in the past and see what other people's results are. I had this conversation recently. The flat tummy belly joints, the flat tummy tea that people be posing with the picture with. They be like, hey, I was just having a conversation with my business partners, and she was talking about how in all these pictures you have these celebrities holding the flat tummy tea bags, right? Or they're having a cup pretending like they're drinking it. And what her concern was, she was looking for somebody to actually drink it online, or to actually show a video of them drinking it, not pretending and posing, you know. And I found that was interesting, because for me, I don't even know anything about the flat tummy tea besides all these celebrities are holding it, which we know you getting paid to do it. So I'm not knocking you. I'm just saying, show me the money. How, like, one, how can I do it? No, but two, real talk, who are drinking this and what are their results? You know, so, yeah, I straight forgot what I was about to say. So you have that. But yeah, share free advice via email and web. And I know why I said that. I said that because people want to see if your product works. People want proof. They don't want to hear from you. They want to hear from somebody else who purchased the product and had results. So when you give free advice, they're checking to see if you're legit. They're checking to see if you're not a catfish. They're checking to see if you're not a scam artist. Because someone could make an easy catfish page and say, I can help you make $1 million, buy this product, and everybody buys it, and the page just disappears. And now you stop. Are you tracking? Like, there's so much crime online. Like I said, I've had to sue a few companies for scamming me out of my money, and I called them out on YouTube. Like, I have a whole YouTube channel. I'm like a professional whistleblower. I will rat you out if you try to scam me out of my money, because I feel the public needs to know. But share free advice about your products, your businesses, your services, anything related that can help, that could teach, that could train, that could educate people. Because let me give you a quick example, and then Instagram's gonna shut me off. Ever since I started these live stream videos, I've gotten people contacting me to be on a radio show, to be a panelist. I've had people contact me about sharing my reviews and my testimonies on their website. I've had people contact me about I got in coaching gigs and coaching jobs. I've gotten people buying my products mainly just because I was sharing the information on the Instagram Live. I was sharing the videos, I was sharing free advice, and I was teaching people. And that's why I say share your advice in a video and just let it go. You're going to be blessed, and you're going to be rewarded with your with the seeds that you sowed. So don't be stingy and not share free advice, because that builds trust. There go that key word. That builds trust and credibility in your products, in your brand, and in you as a person. And it sees people, people get to see you in real time and not like Photoshop, because we can all put filters and look like we're perfect, and we're not, you know. And people can relate to you, you know. You know what I'm saying? And then finally, do not pitch your products on the entire video. Do not make your video a sales presentation. Do not pitch your products. I'm not saying don't pitch it at all. What I'm saying is 80% of your video needs to be education and teaching your viewers something that they can do. And then they can go ahead, you can pitch your products at the end that's related or not related. I could care less. But the point is, don't let your whole entire presentation be a sales pitch. Like, if I was on here trying to get you to buy my coaching packaging, to buy my products, and this and this, and this is why you need to do this, and for $10.99 you can get, you know, like, you'd be like, alternate control delete. Ain't nobody got time for this. Are you tracking? But the reason that you're watching this, the reason that you made it to this point, because I shared valuable information that you can act on, and I'm sharing the secret behind it. Do the same thing with your business. Share some great free information. If you gotta get a book and you just read from the book, and you be like, I'm just gonna read from this book that I read, do it. You know, it doesn't have to be all information that you know. It could be information from a book you read, and you could be like, well, I'm just gonna read from this book. I'm gonna read 10 pages or a chapter. And then if you want more information, you can go to my link and in my bio and get yourself a free copy. Are you tracking? You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to make up stuff from the dome. You can read from something. So don't get caught up in, I have to be perfect. You just have to be relatable. You have to be human. So I think that's it for the live stream. We're going to do a quick recap on the marketing do's and don'ts. Do provide clean photos. Do not have blurry photos. Pretty sales. Do promote your products. But don't let every single post be an advertisement, or don't let every single email be an advertisement. Do engage with your followers. Develop relationships. Do not spam their accounts. Oh my God. Which the Wi-Fi is disconnected. Do not spam their accounts. Also, do offer free advice via video. Do offer free advice via video or webinar. Do not pitch your products in the entire webinar or video. Teach them something. I don't care what it is. You can teach them. You can teach them how this works. Well, I can't. You know what I'm saying? Teach them something, as long as it's related to your business and to your brand. So outside of that, if you have any questions, feel free to drop it in the comments below in the feed. You can email me. This video is going to be on replay on Instagram stories for those that's watching on YouTube. The video will be listed on my website. You just click the link in the description to get access to the full video. In the meantime, I just wanted to share a few quick products that we're just launching. So we're launching 2 new products. We have a 7-day e-course coming out about sales funnels. And we also have access to a sales funnel planner. So this is like a cool planner I put together, basically showing you how to create a sales, how to create a sales funnel from scratch. Whether you have a physical products, a service, or digital products. So with the e-course, this is a free e-course. It's 7 days of free content. You're going to get videos. Oh, cool. You're going to get videos, video training. And the training is going to be like 35 to 40, 50 minutes long. Free e-course, 7 days. The 7-day e-course is going to start. We're already accepting applications. So you can go to the link in my bio and click on free e-course, sales funnel e-course, and give me your email, and then we'll set you up. We're going to start, I think, within a few days, and you're going to get 7 emails with videos in it in regards to showing you step by step on how to create a sales funnel, how to create the opt-in page, how to get your leads, how to drive people to your opt-in page, how to turn those opt-ins into sales. So we break it down to a science. Like, I literally screen share what I'm doing and what things you need to have in place. So right now on our YouTube channel, so if you want to check this out and you're on the fence, you can go to our YouTube page and just do a search for the Diva Speak, and you'll see a video already up there. It's a 40-minute video about Sales Funnel 101, the tools that you need to get started. So that's day 1 email from the email course for the Sales Funnel course. So that's giving you a taste of what you're going to get and the quality of work you're going to get behind it and how valuable it can be for your business. So you can go to the link in my bio and register for the free e-course for that. The 7 days. We're going to drip the information out every 48 hours. The reason we do that is because I don't know if you're like me, and you could say but have you ever joined a challenge and it was like 8 days, 7 days, 3 days, and you missed like a day or two because something happened? You like, oh snap, like I forgot, or I got caught up in doing something else. You know, life happens. So because of that, and we tend to fall behind on the challenges, I personally have decided that I'm going to drip the information out every 48 hours. So you're going to get day 1 on Monday, you're going to get day 2 on Wednesday, day 3 on Friday, and then day 4 on Monday. And that's how it's going to be dripped out. The reason behind it, because I want to, make sure you actually have set aside time to watch the videos and start putting those videos into action. 2, I want you to be able to have time to play catch up and not feel like, oh, I'm falling behind, I gotta start all over. You know what I mean? Like, we tend to do that. And if you miss a day or two because something happened, because things happen. We have children, we got husbands, we got dogs. Crap happens. I set it up where I only send it 5 days a week. So that way, if you miss 2 days, you still got Saturday, Sunday to play catch up. Are you tracking? So I'm setting it up that way. So it's 7 days, but it's going to be dripped out in the course of my, what's that, two and a half weeks-ish? Kind of. 3, 6, 9. Yeah, like 2.5 weeks. You know, because I recently did a challenge and I missed like 3 videos. And I was like OCD about it. I was like, oh my God, I feel so incomplete. So I had to pay for the freaking membership just to get the 2-3 videos I missed, which is a great strategy. I'm not knocking them, but I'm just saying, for those people who don't have the finances to upgrade for a paid membership or the paid course or to pay for the replay, this is something that I personally do, because again, I work with people that have low budgets to medium budgets to high budgets. So I set things up where you can get access and get great, awesome information and not always have to pay. Because I know at the end of the day, if you value the information I give you, trust and believe. If I'm selling something, you're more likely going to buy it because you already have seen success in the paid stuff. Are you tracking? So the e-course is 7 days. It's going to be dripped out every other day. So you can go to the link in my bio and sign up for that. The second course, you're gonna have a free. You're gonna get a limit. You're gonna get a one-time limited opportunity to get this guidebook. I think it's like, I don't remember how many pages. So it's like 44 pages. And then we have like a cool tracking sheet, have you break down, as well as additional resources and additional videos that you can access to help you with your sales funnel. So from email leads to other additional videos to other books to help you take your training further. So I don't just like, you have to go through me. I'm not stingy. I will share information from another source to help you out. The second product that we're launching is we're doing a 30-day challenge. So it's a 5K in 30 days. So the training is a 30-day challenge, which is going to start, I want to say March 5th. I think that's whatever Tuesday or Wednesday after Labor Day. So it's 5K in 30 days. So this is a 30-day challenge that's going to direct people and teach people and train people with the tools and resources to generate $5,000 a month. So this challenge is a paid challenge. But guess how much it costs? $5. Yes. See, like I said, I'm not trying to like rob people of their money. I'd rather give you valuable information so to get you started, to get you up and running, and then eventually you could upgrade to do more elaborate things. But it's a $5 challenge. It's what I said, March? I meant September. If I said March, my bad. September 5th, the 5K and 30 days challenges is going to start. So I didn't put the ad out yet to collect emails for that. I'm in the process of setting that up. So the start date for the 5K and 30 days is going to be September 5th. So right after Labor Day, give or take. So a day or two after Labor Day. For the 7-day email course, we're accepting emails now. So within, I want to say late next week, we're going to start sending out the emails. So you can sign up for the sales funnel e-course now. That one is free. But the 5K in 30 days, that one is $5. We're not quite yet ready to accept registration, but I wanted to share that information with you. And that's going to include 30 hours of audio training. It's going to include that you're going to have access to forever. It's going to also include 7 weekly conference calls access, and you're going to have access to the additional conference call after the challenge. So you're going to have forever access to the conference call. You're going to have forever access to the 30 hours of audio training, plus any webinars that this challenge includes, you're going to have access to, and you're going to receive notifications for. So I have 20 seconds left on the clock for Instagram Live. My name is Nikki. Thank you so much for coming out. You guys were awesome and amazing. I love to get to know you a little bit better, and you have an awesome, amazing time. Click the link in my bio for more information. Write a comment below. Let me know what you think. 2 points that you learned and 1 point of improvement. Thank you so much, and have an awesome, amazing day.